Once again, to all my viewers down there, we pray for Almighty Allah blessings and guidance. I'm going to talk about menu planning because some of my viewers have been calling that how would they know how to plan menu. You know, menu plan depends on how you are going to do it or the reason why you are planning this menu. Our own type of menu in dietetics is called therapeutic menu plan. It is not just a kind of menu plan you find in restaurants where food will be arranged, a plate of rice and beans, this amount, chips and potatoes stew also this amount. Ours is therapeutic diet, so you have to put so many points into consideration before planning it. The first thing you put into consideration is what disease condition are you planning for? Do you want to cut off a nutrient, or do you want to add a nutrient to manage a disease condition? Think of the disease condition first. What are the food allowed in this disease condition? What are the food disallowed in this disease condition? What are the nutrients allowed and the nutrients disallowed in this disease condition? That is number one consideration. Number two consideration, the duration of that diseases. For how long that person has been in this condition. The severity of the condition, disease condition. You put that into consideration. Then you check the level of that person's physical activities, the level of energy expenditure, so that we plan the menu according to the total calorie needed for that person. Then you do the calculation, check the age, the height, and then check the weight. That will help you to give you the BMR. It has standard for it, and then from there you check the level of physical activity. Then you check level of that, it will give you the calorie you need to give to that person. After that, check the availability of the food within the locality that you are going to use, because we need to use the food, natural food available, not just planning diet, begin to get right food that that person cannot get between his community or our community. It is the availability of the food that is around that you are going to use to plan that menu. Then you check the person's income. Is that person rich enough to buy expensive food? Is that person not too rich that you can just exchange? Let me give you an example. Instead of maybe you want to target calcium, instead of telling that person to go for fish that is more expensive than crayfish, you tell the person to get crayfish. 100 grams of crayfish gives over 3,000 micrograms of calcium, which is okay. So you check the person's income and talk about what the person will take. Apart from income, availability, duration of diseases and diseases itself, then you ask the person, what food are you tolerant to? What food are you allergic to? Then you cut off the food that the person is allergic to, or the food that that person is intolerant to. Then you plan the menu. The person might be lactose intolerant. Then you exchange that person's food with milk from plant origin that don't have lactose. Then you cut off milk from animal origin. So all this you put them into consideration, and then you think of portion control, the plate size. Which of the food did that person need much? Is it fruit and vegetables? And then the last thing again, you considered all the food list. All the food list we must put into consider. Is it bread list that has cereals, root and tubers in it? Are you talking of fat and oil list with different type of fat and oil in it? Milk and meat product list with different type of milk in it? Are you talking about fruit list with different fruits? Vegetable list with different vegetables? All this you put them into consideration, and then you pick from all these lists according to the disease condition and prepare meal. Let me give an example. From bread list, maybe we pick rice. We measure out 100 grams of rice. From vegetable list, we measure that mixed vegetable of spinach and pumpkin leaf, maybe 200 grams aside. Fat and oil list, we're able to bring out maybe 10 grams of peanut oil aside. Then meat and fish list, then we cut off maybe 2 ounces of fish, which is equivalent to about 60 grams, put aside. The milk and milk products, we put skim milk or skim yogurt aside. And then fruit list, maybe apple, pineapple aside. By the time you check if a meal like this that meal is referred to as balanced or adequate meal. It has all the food list. After putting all this list into consideration, that all already have it, then you check how are you going to give that person. Because in planning menu, in therapeutic menu, we don't just say breakfast, or we say a plate of rice and stew, or a plate of fried chips and egg sauce. We say breakfast first, and then we arrange the meal. Milk might not be present in breakfast, then we have mid-breakfast. In between breakfast and lunch, then you can put your milk there or yogurt, or snack with any vegetable or fruit. Then you say lunch. Then you do mid-lunch, you say dinner, you do bedtime, giving you a complete menu according to that person's recommended intake. Consider the nutrient target, consider the recommended intake, consider the physical level of activities, consider the calories that person needs, consider the disease condition, duration of the disease condition, availability, cost, income, and also the person's health in general. Then you use that as the points to plan menu. I told you we are still going to produce, and which I will produce using a sample typical menu and produce a diet. My video for that will soon be coming. Just keep subscribing, keep watching my videos, like and share. I'm dietitian Aisha Yusuf, Aisha Nutri Diet. Don't forget to share and subscribe. Thank you very much.